So you may wonder, what flight simulator should I get? And here are the top 3 mobile flight simulators that you should probably get. First is Aerofly FS 2023. So it's quite cheap compared to the other options at $299. It has good scenery. It has 3D buildings, as you can see on the right over there. It has a reasonable amount of planes. As you see, we're flying the 737-500 with the Continental livery. However, only the East Coast, the West Coast of the United States, and Western Europe are available to fly. It doesn't have global flying. And not all airports are there, even if, not all airports in Western Europe are there. So it also doesn't have good crash physics or water physics, but it does have an interactable cockpit, so you can click every single tiny button in the Concorde. Yeah, that's kind of, that's kind of cool. And that's going to give Aerofly FS 2022 with 3rd place. Next up is Infinite Flight in the number 2 spot, as you can see right here. It costs $5 on the App Store, and it doesn't have as good scenery as it does compared to Aerofly FS 2022 or 2023. But it makes up for that by having global scenery, as you can fly anywhere in the world. It also has an insane amount of planes. It has maybe 50 planes or 70 planes. I don't know. There's so many planes though. The A320, A321neo, A320neo. You just have basically infinite amount of planes. See? Infinite flight. However, and it does have 3D buildings in some airports, like this one, which is Burbank. However, the cockpits are not live. So, as you can see, nothing's happening there in the cockpit, except the yoke, and I'm pretty sure the throttle. That's all that moves. And it has a few cameras, like basically every flight sim. It doesn't have a replay mode. It also has multiplayer though. But to get all those features like global and multiplayer, you need to pay $9.99 a month subscription. And it has bad crash physics and water physics. Next up, in the 1st place spot, is X-Plane 10 for mobile. It is free, so that is a good feature right there. And as you can see, the cockpit is live. It has 3D buildings. It has good scenery. When we take off, we're going to see that. It is basically the same as... It's basically the same as Aerofly. The thing is, Seattle's quite flat, so it's kind of an issue. It also has multiplayer too. It has mass multiplayer. according to Explain. It has global flying, like infinite flight. Did I mention? Yeah. It has global flying, like infinite flight. It has a reasonable amount of planes. You can fly the 777, the 737, 800, not the 500. It has a reasonable amount of liveries. There's weather, like the other ones. Kind of just, it has, but the thing is, it has a $7.99 subscription per month. It's $41 per month if you want to do yearly to save money or something. That allows you to do global flying and multiplayer. Well, actually not really multiplayer. It just gives you like fast pass access. You can just do it instantly instead of waiting. So yeah. It also has good water physics if you land slightly enough, and good crash physics, as you'll see right now. In just a second, right over here.